東京ドームで行われたワールドベースボールクラシック WBC2026 一次ラウンドのプール C 最終戦で今大会限りでの代表引退を表明し、侍ジャパンを5回途中まで無失点に抑える好投を見せたチェコ代表のオンジェ・サトリア投手が日本時間3月22日、米メディアピッチング忍者に出演しました。2023年の WBC で大谷翔平選手から三振を奪い、一躍時の人となったチェコ代表のサトリア投手。番組内では、その時の大谷選手との対戦や、その後の交流について、そして今大会での対戦について語りました。また、サトリア投手は、参考にしている投手を聞かれると、日本人投手の名前をどんどん挙げ、嬉しそうに答える場面も。また、ロッキーズの菅野智之投手も、現地記者のインタビューに応じ、WBC について語っていました。ここからは、その様子を字幕付きでご紹介します。
I got to watch you firsthand in Tokyo, and it was one of my favorite things on the trip because you're part of the reason I love baseball. It's like anybody can do anything, and your story is, something that everybody can relate to. It's you walking off the field to everybody in Japan applauding for you was just a great moment of sportsmanship. What did that feel like for you?
Man, I have to say I really didn't expect something like that because I was like just a humble before the game, and I'm only thing what I wanted was like enjoy that game because I knew it's gonna be like my last appearance like a Czech national member, and I mean what happened after that, man, that was something really strong. I can't explain it that like in a words because that's something special for me, like for a guy who played in front like all live like in a 200 on 300 people, and now all the mighty Tokyo Dome applaud me. That was kind of sweet.
Do you feel like you're more famous in Japan than you are anywhere else,
yes.
Right?
Yes, that's right.
I mean, they are such great baseball fans that I thought it was. Did you ever watch? Was it Rocky IV when everybody started cheering? He's fighting in Russia, but everybody started cheering for Rocky. It was kind of like you in that because people are like, you know what? This is bigger than the game. We're going to cheer for the guy with the heart out there pitching his guts out against this lineup.
I mean, they are like not only fans of the Japan, but they are fans of the good baseball, and good stories. And they really, like you said, they really appreciate when you worked hard every time. And that's such a nice. And maybe this was another reason why I decided to end my national career there.
That's a great point. So let's go back to the previous WBC, the famous Shohei at bat.
He strikes out Otani. Satoria has the Czech Republic dugout going nuts.
I want to talk about this because I get to feature it at least once a year. What were you thinking about when you were facing him?
That's a good question. I was like, Samurais played usually some preparation games before the World Baseball Classic against Nippon teams. And we were already in Tokyo with our team and watched one of the games. It was like against the Oryx Buffaloes. And Shohei hit a dinger from some off-speed inside pitch from his knee. And I was like, fuck, okay. It's gonna be hard, but I just decide, okay, I just need to keep the ball low and away from him. That was my plan. That was my plan, and I really didn't care that was him. Like I just focused on a tunnel on my catcher, and that was all. That was my plan. I think it's worked well.
What was your thought so you struck him out? What was your thought on that? Like as soon as you struck him out, did it hit you that you just struck out one of the greatest baseball players of all time?
Of course, but in that moment, man, I had a runner on a second base, and it was only second out. So I just all eyes were on me. So I just needed to be calm and humble, But of course, inside me, I was like a little child,
And then he came up to you after the game, and he was a good sport about it too, which he usually is. Like he loves baseball. What did he say to you?
I mean, my meeting with him was like an accident because it wasn't planned. I was with my teammate in a giant store because we were so much time and I never saw the Tokyo Dome from outside, only from inside. So I'm just want to walk around, And we were in a giant store, and our other teammates came to the store and just asked her, "Hey guys, we are going to meet Shohei. Do you wanna join us?" And I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" So that was that, and I was like a first of them who shaked with his like an arm, and he was like, "You got a really good comment, and the changeup was nasty." Just a simple sentence, and I was moved, man. It was really nice, and I really appreciate it because he took some from his time after he threw the bullpen to meet us. He wanted our cap, and after that he came in Miami in our hat, and he traveled with that cap. So I mean, he is the best ambassador of the baseball in the world for me.
Were you surprised that Shohei ducked you in the second rematch? He was just like, "I don't want to face this guy. He's too good."
That's totally not that reason, man.
So how did you develop your pitching mechanics? Did you watch anybody specifically? What did you do to pitch like you do?
Like first, when I was outfielder too, and pitching and pitched and played outfield too, I pitched like 87 miles per hour in that time because my arm from the outfield had like a bigger straight, from long tosses and other stuff. But I was like a guy. I was only like a throw as hard as I can, some on the guy, behind the plate, and I really didn't have some control and good stuff. But after that, I'm just focused to be pitcher, and I really like pitchers in the majors who's like throwing like a 90 and dealt. And I really appreciate it. And Marcus Stroman was the first guy what I really appreciate because he threw like a 91, and had like a good stuff. Great Maddox, of course, and the professor, of course, like a Kyle Hendricks, So, and that's a kind of funny because he throw harder on I don't know if on the university or in a high school.
Dartmouth, he threw harder. Yep.
Yeah. But after that, he just focused on the movement and spotting. And I mean, like a command, location, and good pitch selection is can beat everything for me. So, and fishing, like my mechanics, all my pitching coaches just said I'm a really good athlete. So I'm just did my way, and that's all. I'm just practice like a lot of speed and location. I'm usually throw flat ground practices on a big distance, like on 120 feet, and just try to hit in a first the catcher, after that the glove, and after that the net of the glove. That was like my comment practices. I learned so much from you interviewing like the major leaguers, So I really like the interview with you, Darvish, man. When you talked about the 3 hits, like the better catcher and the umpire.
He is such a nice guy, and talk about one of the smartest guys ever in pitching. He throws,
he's Japanese, man. Like every Japanese is a really nice guy,
Let's talk about you've gotten to be friends with a lot of the Japanese players. What was that like?
They they really appreciate like everything what you said about me. That just like a regular guy who's like a humble, nice, and for me it's like a kind of honor to speak with them. To take the picture with them.
Did you get to meet like Yamamoto and Sasaki too?
No. I met him just in a bedroom in this World Baseball Classic, and we just tapped the cap on each other, and that's all. But man, still, it's a kind of big deal for me still. So.
See, I love this. You're a combination of a fan as well as a idol that they should build a statue of outside the Tokyo Dome. They need a statue of you right outside.
No, like a lot of people in the Czech just stated, just build the statue in Ostrava. This is my home city. But man, I really don't know if I wanted to, because like fucking beards going on my head and shitting on me. So I really don't want.
Yeah, all right, that's a good point. You don't want them shitting on you. You have really good knowledge of U.S. baseball, of Major League Baseball. Are there other guys that you like to watch pitch?
Good question. I mean, like I really like Kodai Senga, because like his ghost fork is really nice, and I really like watching guys who's got a really good command on everything. That's why I'm like watching the Nippon more than the Major League Baseball, because like a Major League Baseball is just the hitting kind of thing, because they had dingers and it's such a power, such a power. Yamamoto, of course, I really he's such a unique guy, and I really learned so much things from him, like in a mobility and other things. That's really kind of special. And like Japanese got one guy who is like a copyright of him. His name is Kitayama, and he right now he's pitched for fighters, Nippon Ham Fighters from Hokkaido. And man, he had like he pitched against us. I think he was the last pitcher, and that's crazy, man. I think he using the the javelins too, javelin too, and it's a kind of special drill for me. Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I think what Yamamoto's doing with both training and his mechanics are so simple and pretty to watch.
Yeah. Yes, and he like using whole body, like a whole body in a throwing, and it's like a javelin throw on something like that. It's a kind of javelin throw.
One outing for Team Japan. What did you do to stay on track so you could be ready to come back here?
そうですね。すごく重要な試合でしたし、日本のチームにとっても大事でしたし、ただそのロッキーズで戦うってこともしっかり頭に入れて調整もしてたので、はい、いい時間を過ごせました。
It was obviously an important game for myself, but also Team Japan. But also having in mind to come back to spring training for the Colorado Rockies, I had that in mind during the WBC.
Where are you at as far as how many innings you can throw when you start the next start?
今日、体的にも前回の登板で4イニング投げましたし、それプラスもう本番というかレギュラーシーズンに近い緊張感で投げることができてるんで、いつでも4イニング5イニング投げる準備はできてます。
Physically, I've been ready. I threw 4 innings against Australia. Yeah, like physically, I'm ready to throw 4 or 5 innings just to kind of get ready for a regular season.
Were you scheduled? Could you have pitched in the last game Japan played in the WBC? Were you able to, if they needed you out of the bullpen, were you able to do that?
最後の対ベネズエラでの試合、もし声がかかったら投げられる状態ではありましたか？
僕はその次の準決勝に先発っていうのを言われてたので、僕はそっちに準備をしてました。
I was scheduled to pitch the next game if he had won, so I was more so prepared for that game.
What was the level of disappointment coming up short this year?
誰もがね、やっぱり そこで負けると思ってなかったし、その先の戦いっていうのを見据えてたと思うので、僕自身も準決勝を投げるのをすごく楽しみにしてたのでどれぐらいって計り知れないものがありますけど、本当に残念でした。
Nobody was expected to end there like that, so obviously it was unfortunate. And I was also scheduled to pitch the next game. I was super excited for that. I'm not sure how to measure how disappointed it was, but I'm sure everybody was quite disappointed.
Sticking with the WBC, you were able to pitch for Team Japan in 2017, and then in 2023 you had the injury, so you weren't able to do so. Being able to represent your country on the biggest stage and to do it at the Tokyo Dome 9 years later, what did that mean to you and how special was that experience?
本当になんていうんですかねもう一回東京ドームのマウンドに立てるっていうのは想像もしてなかったですし、本当にそういう状況を作ってくれた日本チームには本当に感謝してますし、正直最後の WBC っていうふうに思ってましたけど、次の WBC も目標にまだまだ頑張りたいなって気持ちでいます。
Honestly, never thought I'll be pitching in the Tokyo Dome again. I really appreciate the team and the country for giving me an opportunity to pitch there once again. And also, I was thinking this could potentially be my last WBC participation. Going into WBC, I was thinking that way, but after playing, hopefully I can play another one if I could.
Did you get to talk to Tovar?
トーバーと話す機会ありましたか？
なかったですけど、その整列の時に帽子と挨拶はしました。
Didn't get a chance to talk to him personally, but when we lined up in the foul line, we tipped our caps.
That's great.
What have you seen from the energy and the excitement of the growth of the WBC to present day?
その前回2023年はいなかったのでわからないですけど、各チームの選手を見ても本当にもうスーパースターが集まってきたので、本当に世界的にも、かなり注目度の高い大会になったなっていうふうに痛感しました。
Can't speak for the 2023 WBC because I wasn't there, but I can definitely see the hype going up. Every country is equipped with all the elite players nowadays, so I can see how they're passionate about the WBC.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。